Have you seen the Criss Cross text effects yet? If you haven't yet, you're going to soon. This has shown up in my feed at least 3 times in the past week. It is trending upwards in the design world. Now, this design can be created in Silhouette Studio. It's not super simple. There's a lot of steps, but you can do it, and I highly recommend it because it's a lot of fun. If you guys are interested in designing with text and different fonts and applying different effects, let me know in the comments right away. I would love to do a Font Fun Friday series as long as there's interest. You'll want to start with your text typed out. You can either use 2 different words or you can use 2 of the same word. Either way works. We're going to select both of these words and open up our text style panel. You want to choose a nice chunky font. We're going to be working with the top word for just a minute. Let's select that. And we need to create an offset, but we want an internal offset. We're going to end up with an outline of this word. I'm going to increase the distance to 0.035. I found that works pretty good, and click on apply. We do not want to group this, and in fact we want to select the actual text, right click and ungroup that because we want to make a compound path of each of the letters separately. Now at this point we can group them all together, but if you make the whole word a compound path all at once with the internal offset, you're going to have to release the compound path at some point, and then it just becomes a mess. Now with the word still selected, we're going to go over and open up our transform panel, and we're going to the very last tab. This is sheer. I like to use the custom slider down here and set this to 35. This is just a preference, and you can play around to decide what angle you like best for your design. I'm going to right click and bring this to the front and then center my 2 middle letters. If you're having issues seeing this design right now, you can select one of the words and change up the colors. At this point, we need to work with letters individually. We have everything set in place, so let's select both groups of letters, right click and ungroup, and we can send both of these S's to the back of the solid word. Let's select our RO and our RI, open up the modify panel and subtract all. The goal here is to cut away the pieces that are inside the outlined letters. And we have done that. However, we need to pull away those bits and pieces so it looks like this word is passing in front of this word. In order to do that, we have to ungroup and pull away the pieces that we do not want there. Now we need to select the R because there's a little bit here overlapping the O. We can select the I and the solid O and subtract all. Now we can grab the solid O and ungroup. I'm going to zoom in on this so it's easier to grab the right pieces. We'll pull this one away and this one away. We can delete those and delete these. And you can see that it's really starting to come together now. We've got some tidying up to do. We don't want all of this to cut so close together. Let's grab our R and our I here, open up our offset panel, click on offset, and we just want this to be a thin offset. Maybe let's go with 15 and click on apply. Now with our offset still selected, we can grab our R, this side of the O, and this side of the O and subtract all. Now this is going to give us a little bit of room in between the solid letters and the outlined letters. That's going to give us nice clean cuts, and it's going to look really nice and tidy when we are done. We can pull this offset away, grab this offset, pull that away. Now we can right click and delete those. Now we're going to grab this side of our O and this S and open up our offset panel one more time. Click on offset, and that offset is going to come in at the same size, so we don't want to switch it up. Let's click on apply. With those selected, we can grab our hollowed out S and the other hollowed out S. Go back to the modify panel and subtract all. We want to remove this offset and this offset. You can see it's made a nice buffer zone in between the two layers. Let's fit this right back to the window and see what we have. Now you can leave this in 2 different colors. I think that looks pretty good. Or you can select everything all at once, right click, group, and switch it all up to one color. Did you follow along? I would love to see what you came up with, and the best place to share your work is over on the Facebook group. You'll look for Silhouette Success. Now, if you want daily tips, tricks, inspiration, and all of that, you'll want to follow the Facebook page. Anyhow, go create something amazing, and I'll see you in the next video.